Welcome back, guys. Sensei and the Pupil. I'm Sensei Paul. Who's Sensei Devin? Never mind. Sensei Craig. Sensei Devin's not here. We're gonna start off. I think in episode 4 or 5. We just got back from the Yin and Yang monster demon Daemons attacking Yuru and Asa, and everybody's trying to run away. And they cornered them and trapped them in their own little power realm. When they combine together, they can trap people. And left and right also got trapped in this as well. So we see a little bit of more demon powers, um, and we also get to see Asa's break ability, which she uses to break out of the Yin and Yang, the Daemon's territory. Um, but we also get to see something important. We get a few facts here that Daemons can, in fact, change their masters if you defeat either their master or they can just have a change of heart, right? If you just make them betray their masters, which is crazy because that also plays into the part that Daemons have feelings, they have emotions, they have these things that actually affect their relationship with their masters, and that's very important. And I think it's going to become even more important later on as far as power. You know what I'm saying? Power levels or affinities and stuff like that. How close you are to your master.
I think it's also important too to note that Asa can break that seal with her break ability. She can break a master. Remember how she broke the yin? Yeah. So that's pretty. That's
crazy.
Yeah, because that means that later on she could.
But I think
I
feel like you're right, but I feel like the Daemons have kind of a part in it. They wanted to. They gave up their master so easily.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they kind of wanted to because they weren't as close to their master as other Daemons are to their masters. And I think that Daemon, whatever.
You said it right.
So we see that, but we also get to see something cool, which is Yara. Yuru. We get to see Yuru's fucking dude. Some of his mountains, dog, and all these assassination attempts made him into that guy. He's a fucking warrior. He's a hunter, and we see him go through this entire mansion, and also with the help of the other attendants of the clan. We see them wipe out the people in this ambush. We're just, they're small timers. They have some demons. There's a bunch of demons that
Yuru's him.
Yeah, Yuru's him. Dog. He's fucking getting the bow on the. He's on the roof, just fucking sniping motherfuckers. And
Yuru's him. Ace is a total fanboy. Ace,
yeah.
Total.
Oh, you're so cool, brother. Oh my god. Yeah, she's seeing him in action. It's pretty funny. She forms this contract with the Yin Yang, and they smoke out all the rest of the ambushers. But there's one that they don't get to, and I can't wait to see how strong this guy is because he's fucking hiding the sword. He's like, oh, this guy's dangerous. I'm gonna go ahead and retreat for now.
And he seems like the only one that's not a low.
Yeah. He's not a throwaway.
It's also important to note that Daemon Masters, I think you're still charging you there. Oh, it's not charging actually. Daemon Masters are not built the same. Kagemori ones and Higashi Village Demon Masters are a different breed compared to just regular throwaway guys that came and attack. You know what I'm saying? It's there's levels.
Mercenary.
Yeah, there's levels to this shit.
I didn't even name mine.
Yeah, there's levels to this shit.
So we see that, and after the whole battle, we find out that there's some fuckery going on. We get introduced to the older brother. We already met the middle child of the family.
Asuma.
Was it Kagemori?
Kagemori
clan, and the old man comes back after this whole incident.
Gonzo.
And then also Dara. Finally, Dara gets to the fucking compound. We're waiting for him to come by, and reunites with Yuru.
We see the oldest son, Hagure.
Yeah, we get to see more powers. We get to see the manga. Yeah. Who thought that he was a bad guy at first?
Well, no, when they did
the way, I was like, oh, they did it on purpose. Yeah,
he was trying to meet a deadline for his. He was sitting in a dark room after the whole attack happened, and it sounded suggestively like, "Hey, next time you need to hit the deadline correctly or whatever." Talking to this woman,
I still think he's lying.
And then you zoom out and he's talking about his freaking manga.
He must be lying, right? He's on a computer, he's saying, "Oh, the power's out." Like, how are you on the computer? Then the power's out, motherfucker.
I think they did it on purpose.
I don't know, dog. I still don't trust him because he's too nice. Anybody that's too nice like that and doesn't want the leadership of the clan, there's something about you, dog. You're denying too much.
He's a cool power too. Cool Daemons too.
Yeah, he has wipe and recreate kind of powers, which is cool because it has ties with his mangaka kind of thing. And he has two little paintbrush ink things, white and black. It's so cool. And he's so anal about the perfection, which I like his character. He's like, "Oh, it's too smooth. This is aged wood. It's not supposed to be this smooth. It's not rounded enough." But yeah, he's a cool character. We have breakfast with the whole family and also Dara. Um, we kind of get like the affirmation of the brother, like, hey, I'm not on anybody's side. I'm about me and my sister and finding my parents. Fuck you guys. Fuck you. I'm not even my village. I don't trust them because you guys are saying that they're sending assassins after my sister, and now I don't know if I fully trust them. And he makes that kind of affirmation that I'm gonna be out in the open. I don't give a fuck. I'm not running. I'm not like I ain't that guy. You see my skills last night, motherfuckers. I'll kill people.
Just so y'all know, in case we mentioned it, we're reviewing episodes 6-9.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all know that.
We have a lot to catch up on. But we see all that, and we kind of see the middle brother's stance on everything because we have the old man, and he's trying to like make almost like a bridge kind of between the brother and sister and the two clans. Almost, he doesn't trust the clan, the village, but he will trust them enough for the sister and the brother to not like go wipe them out.
Right.
I guess, even though he doesn't really care about the village and he doesn't really think that they have any use anymore. But the middle child, he obviously puts his stamp on being evil because he's like, dude, I think we should keep the village going. I think we should use both powers, break and seal. We need to control them for us because great power becomes control.
Yeah,
we need to control it.
He was saying more like, I think the most suitable village, like the best suitable village should
clan should be us.
Yeah, and it should be the Kagamori
Which
clan.
is evil as fuck.
But they're in the modern society, is what he's saying. As in my opinion, I think he's not going to be a bad guy and actually going to be like one of those good, mean-looking guys. It's actually.
Did you watch the new episode? I'm not going to get there yet.
Yeah, I watched the episode. Yeah, he was following him. He's a bad guy. But before you leave that, we also learned Asa how she got the power. Okay,
can I get there?
Sure.
Can I get there? Can I finish? Can I go sequence? So yeah. During this conversation at breakfast, after the brother, announces, "Hey, I'm not gonna be running anymore. Like, I don't know what you've been through," and she tells him what she's been through, that she got kidnapped by two village members. They killed her. They literally slashed her fucking carotid artery, and she died. She met this Daemon that actually bestows the break power, and it seems pretty fucking powerful to me because she's just like in an alternate between life and death area, like by herself with a whole bunch of books, and she has like, I guess she's like so knowledgeable, she's like one of an ancient demon, and she gives her the power of break, and she tells her, hey, the only way to really get these powers is to die and then come back to life.
She's given the choice to come back too.
Right, the choice. That's true. She's like, you can just fall off, go into the abyss underneath you, and you'll die. You'll go into the dark place, the dark side, whatever, the afterlife. And then we see that after Gabby ends up finding her where the captors are. She already finds 2 dead bodies, and Asa uses her break ability to kill those 2.
But you're only able to come back to life once.
Yep. Right.
But that awakens your ability.
And there's not a guarantee because supposedly the last seal user did not get back up. He died.
But maybe he jumped off.
True. We don't know.
I also got something to say too. This is really, really. I started this. I really want to say this. I really appreciate in this anime Yuru and how down to earth he is, because when they asked him to join the Kagamori clan, he immediately said no.
Right.
Not because he doesn't understand the situation going on, but because like, yo, you guys fucked up my home.
Right.
I feel like too many times in anime
they forgive.
Yeah, they forgive so
easy.
So easy. And you said right away, no.
10 toes down. Fuck you guys.
Yeah. I remember I knew those people y'all killed. I grew up with them. Y'all killed. You think I'm just gonna forget?
Like you killed children too.
Yes.
You shot them down. Gabby, fuck you. Like I love he still has like a fucking man. Fuck you, Gabby. Every time he sees you,
yeah.
Every time, like, oh, it's like anger.
This author and the guy who also did Full Metal, like he really doesn't cut corners, and I appreciate that. He makes everything feel realish in this fantasy world.
He understands the human aspect of it. Like you're not gonna forgive anybody for killing like your friends and family. Like you're gonna remember that shit.
Just had to mention that.
No, I think
too many times anime they do that.
So from there we end up leaving. They let him leave, even though they took a few pictures. Like, and then I like the fact that he's amazed by the technology. He's like, you just froze time for a second and put it in this little screen. How'd you do that? And it's, it's cool. He takes photos. So they go out into the world. That's what Dara ends up doing, taking them out, let them see the world. They're being tailed, of course. But they end up buying clothes. He's like, I need more arrows, all this stuff.
I'm sorry, you also forgot right after the attack on Kakamori clan, Gonzo kept those assassins and made them work for him.
Oh yeah.
He said he told his people like, "Yo, it's cool they can stay. We can use them later."
Which is surprising. I'm surprised. Oh, and we see one of the attendants' new powers is so fucking cool. It's like truth, like 2 hands.
Oh, yeah.
It's so fucking cool.
I got it written down.
You can read their whole
called Blacklist.
Blacklist.
They get information out. They touch you.
Right, and it's like a book you can read about their past, their jobs, everything that they've ever done, their families. Very fucking cool power. OP for a fucking
very OP
infiltrator or someone that you want to get like a torture or someone you want to get information out from.
If we had that in the government, we'd be the strongest nation ever.
We could.
That too.
Like delete. I can't even delete my browser history. You can just look it up in my mind, you piece of shit.
That too. That was fun. We could take this guy out.
So, anyways, we see that power, and we see the importance of having names because these demons have emotions, and we see that with.
I wrote something about that later.
Yeah, we see that, and he even asks, like, well, I mean, I'll name them now. He's like, no, they don't even want to go back with you, dog. They still don't like you.
Oh, the yin and yang?
Yeah. Like, yeah, they make that face, like, yeah, I don't want to go back with him. Which is cool, because that shows you that emotions in these demons actually play a huge part, like I said earlier. And I hope we get to see more of that, and I hope that actually becomes like a huge factor in power, which I'm sure it will. It usually always does in these kind of anime. So from there we get back again to the outside world. They're riding trains, riding boats, they're riding left like because how fast they're going. Because obviously they're probably used to carriages and whatever running.
Yeah.
Well, him too.
Just him. Everybody else is normal. Just you. Oh yeah, I'm
right and left. They're like
talking about Daemons.
They're on the train like because it's going so fast. Now imagine a fucking bullet train like you never.
Don't they fly?
Yeah, and their other form, like the yellow dog.
Oh, okay. They could just like jump like really high.
They probably go way faster than a bullet train. Maybe not.
100 something. So we get to the store that he's trying to make arrows from, and again, it's funny to see him. Oh, this is for sale? Oh, because he's never been to a fucking like Costco or whatever. Which is cool to see. He's like, oh, I need glue, I need animal fat, I need animal hides. Like, you don't need all that. Like, you could buy wood glue here. You need some shafts. Like, we could just buy some wood. Not that big of a deal. But this is when they pick up the tail that they realize, oh, we're being followed.
You could just buy a bow and arrow.
Right. You buy a fucking like an arc, like a badass.
They didn't even mention that. You could just fucking he could have the badass one with the double thing and circle.
Something. But from there we go back to the armory or his apartment, Dura's apartment, because they do realize they're being followed. They're like, oh, it's not a big deal. I don't sense any daemons, or I think there's a fucking detection of a daemon, but I can't pinpoint it, so they just ignore it and say, let's just lead him to wherever. And they actually go to his apartment. They go to armory. They gear up. He gets a gun, a pistol, and they end up tracking the tails. And it turns out to be 3 people from the village, I believe. Or wait, was it? Or was it the clan?
Kagamori clan, yeah.
Okay. So it was the Kagamori clan, and then you find out that they actually, Dara ends up, that was a whole trap the whole time. He wanted them to follow him because around his apartment is a whole separate realm that what's the other clan, the village?
Higashi village?
The Higashi village actually has like its own little realm near his space, and if you go in there, you cannot get out. Like it's a trap.
They know how to find the exit.
Right.
The Daras.
Right.
The Daras.
So we end up seeing that, and then all of a sudden, the fucking assassins the tails end up getting fucking wiped out, or 2 of them do. And you're like, was that a foot? Oh, is that a hand? And you end up seeing 2 new daemons. Leg?
Tenga-Ashinaga.
Okay, right, which is his arms and legs.
Yeah.
Which they have beef with right and left. This is an old feud. This is like ancient shit back when they didn't have so much masters, but they helped a monk seal these 2 daemons. They were going crazy, killing villagers.
1,000 years ago.
Yeah, 1,000 years ago. So they ended up sealing them on a mountain. And we kind of get a little bit of information that somebody unsealed them. They said, "Oh, a young master. We don't know who." Like, they didn't even mention a name. They unsealed us just the other day.
So for if they were with seal doing this to Tenga-Ashinaga, only people that can break seal is break.
I don't know.
But that was the old.
They didn't say break specifically.
But
They
they
just said
mentioned that
somebody
before,
undid
though.
the seal.
But they mentioned only seal can undo break. Only break can undo seal.
But that's not to say that the monk had seal. The monk just sealed them.
No, the monk. He said former seal. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. I'm positive. I wrote it down too. Seal with the previous master of seal by right and left. They said that. Yeah. So I don't know. We don't know yet, but it's just interesting.
But they did say somebody unsealed them.
Yeah, that's interesting.
They didn't specify who it was. They didn't even say if they used the break power. They just said
they didn't.
A nice master released us. So there's somebody else in the background. But we also see somebody watching. Maybe we also see somebody watching this whole fight unfold. We see a little butterfly in the sky, and we've seen it before. And it belongs to the middle child of the clan, the Kagaguri clan. Kagamori clan.
That's so bad name.
The Kagamori clan, and we find out that little butterfly is actually just a small piece, and you see her like behind him, like a fucking huge white moth-looking bitch. Like I think it's a woman. I think just fucking standing there. Like,
you see the red eyes?
I know. There's other demons. I want to see them.
They look cool. They just look cool. So
and they look evil as fuck.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he's watching them, just like smiling. I'm like, dude, this dude's evil. Please stop. Like, stop it.
It's gonna be that old trope where he's not a bad guy.
He's the older brother.
Yeah.
So we see this fight. There's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of shit talking going on. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna kill your master.
Yeah, Garrett says he's the master just to throw him off.
That was smart. That was fucking smart. I appreciated that. Right, Devin? Mm-hmm. I appreciated that.
Guru is made of grit. I think it came out. I'm the master, and like it's dude.
Yeah, he held him off, and then you see Dara go and get a fucking 50 cal from the armory that's inside that realm. And I love the fact that these bullets actually do damage.
Bro, I wrote that down.
I love that.
I have.
He put on a fucking camouflage. He's like, ugh.
So are these demons just people from another world? You know what I'm saying? Because they're not ghosts, they're not spirits. You can't see them on a camera, but they can take damage from a sniper bullet.
Right.
I mean, theoretically, you can get all the demons in the world, put them on an island, and then nuke them.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, it's weird.
You seem upset.
I don't really get what they are. Like,
okay,
theoretically, you could gather all the demons up and drop a nuke. They're dead.
If you can pierce them with a bow, I'm not gonna be upset that they can get shot.
I just don't know what they are yet. Like, are you a ghost? Are you a spirit?
No.
Do you get summoned here and help? Are you a stand that can take damage? Like, what are you?
They obviously have physical means to do things in the real world. That's obvious.
And you can't see them unless you can see demons.
Right.
But they can get hit by a train.
But also, they say that whenever like people, once they don't have like a master and people forget about them, then they go away. They go away.
Right. But that doesn't mean they can't physically do stuff in the world. They're just stuck in that area.
So really, you can get our best snipers and fuck up these demons. You can take out their eyeballs. What are they gonna do?
But to be fair, he even said they've been sealed for so long they don't know what bullets are. They don't know. They could easily dodge them. They could if they wanted to. He after a while he couldn't even get a beat on them. He's like, oh, they're moving so fast and they're so wriggly. I can't even get a good shot.
Yeah, but does that mean they can dodge them, or they're just moving too quick?
Well, they can dodge them. Obviously.
Well, dodging is whenever someone throws something at you and you move. He's saying like they were just moving so much you couldn't get a shot. Can they dodge a 50 cal bullet shot they're looking at? I don't think so.
If he can't hit them, you can also dodge them, Doug.
No, he's saying he can't get an aim at them.
If you can miss
not
a
really
shot,
dodging. Dodging's like if I threw something at you and you move,
that's
a
shot. Can you miss a shot?
That's missing. That's not them dodging.
My point is, if you can miss a shot, you can dodge a bullet.
We argue over everything.
Yeah, there's a lot of sexual tension here. Anyway, it's cool though the fact that they don't just die automatically. Dude, you just shot him twice in both eyeballs. Yeah. Didn't stop him. He just said, I use my partner's eyes here.
I gotta eat a human every heal.
Right. So we see all that. We see Guru come out and say he's the master, and he challenges him like, "Come on, like, don't even do anything right and left. I'll tell you to. Don't do nothing." And he ends up tricking them by getting so close to them and them thinking that they won that he put his fist up and made them think that he unlocked his seal powers, which gave them just enough hesitation time for right and left to fuck out. Molly whop them. She fucking I don't know which one the girl left is, left or right, but she ends up throwing arms into the water and then turning into a fucking boulder form and drowning her basically, or it.
So they breathe.
They can die, I guess.
What are they?
I guess they can die.
So she augmented humans.
Maybe, I don't know, with strong legs and arms.
Every day is augmented humans.
She ends up drowning, and then that gives also Dara long enough opportunity to get a good shot and fucking clean right in the fucking neck, dog, and deteriorates the whole like neck to the point where the head falls off and he dies too. The arms or legs.
Imagine a Green Beret killing a Daemon. That's wild, dude.
It was cool. It was cool. Cool fight. Man, we see them deteriorate into these arms and legs that are like withered and sealed, which was cool with because that was them the whole time.
I'm guessing Daemons are some kind of talisman, I guess.
Some kind of something. Anyways, they win the fight. They end up also realizing that they were watched the whole time, and Left makes that observation like, I knew I sensed a presence. I just couldn't pinpoint it because it was so small.
And the tails threw them off too. The tails had their own Daemons.
Oh yeah.
They said like the tails threw us off from the actual butterfly, which is.
It was cool. It was a smart plan by the second son. We kind of, like I said, we get like a little maybe a foreshadowing. He might be evil. Maybe he was just
he's Snape.
Maybe he was just observing them to see their powers.
I'm calling it. He's Snape.
Maybe. But that's how the whole from 4 all the way to 9 ends. We pretty much went through everything. As far as I know, they're gonna get out and they'll go from there.
I'm sorry, 4 through 10.
4 through 10.
Apologize. I'm sorry. 6
9?
through 10.
6 through 10?
We did 5.
Sure. But that's pretty much where we're at right now. We're going to be on episode 11 pretty soon. It's going to be 24, right? You think? Or 12? I hope so, dude. I hope it's not going to be cores.
Everything's cores nowadays.
No, not cores. Anyways, we'll see you episode 11. This has been Sensing the People. Right, Devin? We're out.